Oh,
Yeah,
you don't know what a 1054 is? Ooh,
yeah, I'm too fat.
livestock in the road.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna. That was when your mama was jaywalking.
Don't you
Ooh,
dare
got
talk
him.
about my mama like that, dog. She's a fine pecan pie making lady.
We'll go for some pecan pie right about now.
She makes the best. But
Yeah,
Dark can't have none if
you
I
put
get
meat
some.
in pies, guys, not sweet stuff.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, nice
Get
pucker
out of this
pie,
helicopter.
steak and ale, you know.
Ugh. Yeah, only shepherd pie are okay. They're pretty good.
Steak and kidney pie. Oh, it's
But
beautiful.
what the fuck?
Oh, it's bloody beautiful, mate.
Are you hearing this, Peters? That's an affront to this beautiful country.
Kidney pie is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna drop you down here. I'll drop one of you guys down at the docks.
Good.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
This kidney pie. Just think about that.
What the fuck? Call that. Do a 3-on-1. Saying there's a race going west that's London Street. Started at the docks by the looks of
Kidney
it.
pie is just. Oh, what are you? You
Gotta
like
shut up,
kidney
man.
in a pie? I know. Disgusting.
Alright, someone hop out here for the.
Is there a boat down here that we can get?
You can get the PD one.
Oh, I don't remember.
It's you just gotta make a request on the app for SV1.
SV1.
Yeah.
Yep.
You don't have to pull it out. Just only pull it out if we need to. All right.
Paper.
All right. We'll be on the radio. Long dong. I don't know. I wish you got out. I'll be honest.
What do you mean?
I wish it was you. Because now I have to hear your yapping all the way.
No, it should have just been me and Chris flying out here, I think.
Neither of you can fly.
No, I'm an expert pilot. Okay.
Flight simulator doesn't count.
No, trust me, I know how to fly.
How? How do you know how to fly?
I've done ton of flying in my PD experience. I used to fly all the time. All the time.
All right, whatever you say, buddy.
I didn't spend a lot of time in the passenger seat, because I was out there protecting my country. The beautiful one.
Hey, you messed up. You admit it's not that beautiful.
No, I said the beautiful one.
Right.
Yeah. Because this is the beautiful
Where the hell is the ship going? Did we lose our military
Just keep going.
accent?
Just keep going forever.
Forever?
Yeah, just keep going and going, We should leave this place behind, honestly.
I'm a married man. I don't want to go with you.
Hey, I didn't. Don't get any ideas, okay? I didn't say it like that.
You seen Castaway?
I mean, you can go pick him up and then.
You seen Castaway?
What about it?
I'd choose Winston over you as my companion on an island.
You know what? That's right.
I'd choose a watermelon.
I'd choose him too. Winston seems like a nice, companion. He would protect this country.
Fucking nothing air here, man.
I think there's something. You just gotta keep going.
Keep going? Are you crazy?
Keep going.
We're gonna run out of fuel.
No,
we're gonna crash that.
You good?
We're still good.
Yeah, we're good right now.
Never been better.
Y'all gonna run into the firmament, I feel like.
That's what I'm worried about, man. That's what you're here for, Chris.
The Lord will protect us.
I'm surprised we haven't gone down yet.
No, we're fine. What do you mean? What could possibly take us down?
What do you mean?
We're in an American-made.
Let's fly to Colombia.
Is that what we're doing right now?
I mean, I feel like we're flying to England. I think we can go see my dad.
Okay, I mean, I guess I'll try some of whatever just made me puke.
What
Just hearing about it. Whatever you was talking about that made me puke, just hearing about, what was it? Sweet potato pie? No, that's actually delicious. Never mind.
Alright, well, I don't know what the fuck you're on about.
Yeah, one day, you know, you catch it. You catch on board. Spend enough time over here, we'll get you eating some smoked biscuit. Jambalaya.
Biscuits are like sweet little, like shortbread's a biscuit, a digestive's a biscuit.
No, no brisket.
What you eat is a scone, like a hard scone.
No, a brisket. Okay, no, and no, we don't eat scones. Whatever a scone is, I've eaten a biscuit before. No. A biscuit with some brisket in it would be real good.
Look how far away we are.
Just keep going.
You want us to keep going? Are you sure?
Yeah, just keep going, yep.
We're still going, Chris. I think he wants us to fly to England.
I literally cannot see the island on my GPS.
Yeah, me neither, man.
You gotta keep going until we can't catch a glimpse of the island behind us no more. I could just barely see the lights. Actually, we might want to turn around now for fuel.
For fuel? We're doing alright. Can you do me a favor?
What's that?
Can you go to the hollow coin report?
Yeah, I can. What about it?
I'm wondering, what about if those are like coordinates to this island?
Yes, I did look at that, but it doesn't look like this.
How far away are you?
Comes up as like a valid coordinate, if you know what I mean. Like, there's no way to make sense of this in coordinates, is what I could kind of...
Alright, we're flying back. We're flying back. Alright, we're coming back. There's nothing out here, man.
Nothing for miles and miles. Just water and ocean. This is where you discard all your guns, you know? If anybody has any of them guns that come out here.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm not doing any scuba diving out here, that's for sure. Yeah, I can't see the island. I don't even know if we're going the right way anymore.
You can't see the island?
No,
this feels like Jurassic Park, you know? You seen those movies?
We'll have enough fuel to get back to land.
We'll be alright.
Yeah. I've been to Orlando. To
What's
the
that
real
mean?
Jurassic Park.
Yeah, there's some dinosaurs living in Florida, huh?
Yeah, they got Jurassic Park there, you know.
Don't they have like a really old population?
No, they got Disney World and Universal Studios. That's all I care about.
What's your favorite stuff to visit there?
Universal Studios, and then I'm an American.
Yeah, but Universal Studios has got a lot in it, man. You know, what's your favorite?
What's the favorite thing inside Universal Studios?
Correct.
The Spider-Man ride they got is really good. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You're a Spider-Man fan?
I'm a Spider-Man fan.
You're not escaping those Gen
so
Alpha accusations. You know that, right?
What do you mean? Spider-Man's been around since like the goddamn 60s or something.
Spider-Man's for kids.
What do you mean? The ride is
bullshit
good.
bubble.
Okay, fine.
Spider-Man's for kids.
I would say Terminator. They got rid of Terminator, okay?
How many times you been here?
To Universal?
Yeah.
Universal Studios, I've been there so many times when I was a little boy. So many times. Too many times.
I'm jealous.
I used to have a season pass.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I used to go all the time, yeah.
You sell your soul for that, or what?
Yeah. They got Hogwarts and everything now.
Don't even talk to me about that.
Yeah, they got all that. You go right on.
You still got that season? You still got that season pass? You got guest passes?
No, I wish I did.
Well, you got by that, and you give me some guest passes, okay?
Oh yeah, tell you what, it's worth it. It's real fun. Unless you're a boomer, you probably wouldn't like it.
Why not?
I don't know, it's a bunch of, you know, it's like Doctor Doom and the Hulk, and then they got, you know, it's you know, Men in Black. That's a good one, though. Yeah, I know that place front to back, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. I could draw you a map from memory.
Can you check that Twitter post for me from Aubrey Webster? What's he up to?
Hopefully in jail. Oh, he's opening the pawn shop. Now open a few seconds ago. Big Dog Pawn Shop.
Are they inside or not?
No. It's just a picture of, like, you know, an oversized feller with some money and some, you know.
What do you mean by oversized?
You know, his mama told him not to waste any food.
Yeah, but you said oversized, which suggests he's, you know, too big, yeah.
I'd say that a doctor might tell him that.
Are you a doctor?
Am I a doctor?
I'm just saving you from a lawsuit here, Chris.
I told you I did have a PhD of sorts.
PhD in bullshit. Alright, Chris, I'm gonna come pick you up.
Hey,
bro.
I mean, you know. It's PhD in something now.
Chris? What did I say wrong?
I'm sure he's been fine, you know, having a good time, just hanging out by himself.
Nothing, yeah.
He's been fine, you know.
You got oh, did I?
This is the oh, we don't have air horns. Never mind.
What you on about?
I was gonna use an air horn, but we're dead.
Oh
We're
God,
dead.
be careful!
I'm good.
Oh there!
My life is flashing in before my eyes.
I can make it stop if you want.
No, I like my life. If you mean stop my life, no, my life is. I do enjoy my life.
Come on, Hoppy, yeah.
I'm in.
Can you remind me of, like, if Forrest Gump was on cocaine?
Cocaine gum. Instead of cocaine beer, it's cocaine
I mean, that is a great American film, okay? From a great American filmmaker by a great American actor.
Who made that? Who made that?
Homemade Forrest Gump? Are you kidding me?
Was that Steven Spielberg?
No, of course it wasn't.
Who was it? Don't Google it.
Robert Zemeckis. What do you mean don't Google it?
Robert who?
Zemeckis?
You don't even know how to say it, man.
What do you mean? I said it, Robert Zemeckis.
You can't even say his name right. How you haven't exactly committed it to memory, have you?
Robert Zemeckis. No, but I tell you what, who was the real American hero? Tom Hanks. Okay, anyway, I don't know that name, don't
What do you mean was? He still is.
Well, I mean, yeah, he is. He is, and so is his son, Chet Hanks.
What's his son's name?
Chet.
Wait, wasn't he in that like meme movie with the
Who Chet Hanks?
Yeah.
Probably.
It's like the what's her name? Is it Anna Faris? Where she tried to play, she was like a Playboy bunny, but then she wanted to like go undercover as a sorority.
You know what? Probably. I haven't watched anything with Chet Hanks. All I know is he is a true American hero by osmosis because he is the son of Tom Hanks.
He's
Oh,
Private Ryan.
Is that how that
I
works?
mean,
Is
he
that-
saved Private Ryan.
Oh, okay.
You know, so of course Tom Hanks is a hero. He saved Private Ryan.
Spoilers, mate.
Oh yeah, sorry. Should probably watch that one.
God, I'm gonna tired, chat. Tired.
Darth Vader's his dad.
Who's dead?
Huh?
Who's dead? Tom Hanks?
Oh no, Luke Skywalker.
What?
The hell are you talking? Are you on cocaine right now? Do we need to drug test you?
What do you mean? Darth Vader
Is Luke Skywalker's father.
Yes, we're not disputing that, but we're just
Oh,
wondering.
I thought you were
where
disputing.
the
I
hell
thought you were saying
pulled
that I was
out.
crazy. That
What, you just randomly pulled out like Star Wars now.
oh, it's a spoiler.
You've lost it. You've lost it, man.
That was the thread, though. It was a spoiler.
Can we not park this on top of the marshal's office now?
I don't think so.
Damn.
I protest that. We deserve a helicopter on top of our building. Oh, we can't even park it here. I mean, that makes sense.
Oh, that's-
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna call somebody quickly. Oh, maybe she's not around there. Oh, I saw her around there.
I'm trying to call Flynn again. I feel ashamed. I'm still not Max News Rep.
Yeah, you should be ashamed.
I only did enough to get the cameras.
Are you even a real marshal?
Yeah. I got a badge and all that.
Jen, stop texting me that shit about Peter's not the time.
You know what? I think it depends. You know, it really depends on who finds it.
Yeah, I was calling Eliza to see if she could give us a tour. Uh-oh.
Let's go.
I can't open this. Thank you. No, let's ask someone to put this up. I'll put this away.
D, are you 76? Across the road from you, okay, mate. You're across here. Okay. Who else?
Dakota, what's your
way?
ETA? My ETA, 2 mics. I'm on 68.
Are you two okay? You seem a bit needed today.
Hello, would
Well,
your
we're
dog
just
speaking?
looking for backup.
Oh, hello, Uncapped Lab. My apologies, I had missed your call.
Oh, Mr. Lano, is it you?
Ah, yes, it is indeed, Eliza Stellano. I received a call from this number that I missed about T-minus 130 seconds ago, I believe.
Yes, that is accurate. I don't think we've ever met before, but my name's Richard Dark. I'm with the San Andreas State Marshal. I saw there was a tour going tomorrow for the your new place?
Yes, indeed.
Well, unfortunately, that's it's a little bit out of my schedule. So I was wondering whether or not you'd be able to give me a tour today. Is that possible?
Are you at your leisure right now?
I am at my leisure right now.
If you are able of granting me the grace of about, 3 minutes to get to the center while I finish up refueling my bike here, I would be delighted to. I'll have to admit, I think we have a mutual acquaintance in the form of Jordan Ackridge, who has spoken very highly of you.
Oh, really? That's very kind of her.
Yes, indeed. Your reputation certainly precedes you to some degree.
Wow, that's nice to hear. Okay, well, yeah, I'll make my way down there in a few minutes. Okay.
Yes, indeed. Do you know where the building is?
I do, yeah.
Oh, excellent. Then I shall see you shortly.
All right, bye-bye.
Kiflom.
I'm gonna go get a tour of the Kiflom, that place.
Huh? I want to come.
I want to. Well, yeah, let's field trip.
I ain't never seen us out there.
Okay, I mean, I hope she doesn't mind the extras.
If she does, if she says something, I'll leave.
I do need some food.
But I do have that T-Goblin tag on my profile for a reason.
Who put that there?
Somebody, I don't know.
Was it you?
I don't know.
You're the T-Goblin, you should know.
Oh,
no, I
Dark,
never
do you
figured that
have,
one out.
IFAX. You have plenty of IFAX.
Oh, none.
The hell?
I
ain't got no idea.
ran out. Is that trash in here? I'm just gonna put some away.
Oh yeah. Got some stuff to do in there.
Any free stuff in here? Really?
IFAX, free IFAX.
I threw my drinks away.
All right. Like if Doc had two younger siblings, honestly, you're not wrong. All right. So who's got IFX and how many you got?
I got
16.
You only got 2? The hell, Chris?
Yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna go get some. Then we're gonna go to the Epsilon building. I am gonna grill her a little bit, but I'll try and do it away from you guys so it's a bit more private.
Just tell her that you need to talk to her on the phone, standing right next to each other, for no particular
reason. Why would
reason
I do that? What the hell, Chris?
Yeah, why would he do that, Chris? Are you crazy? I thought you were crazy.
You know what I should have done? Just in case she is connected to the Faceless, I should have pulled her and then immediately...
No, I was gonna pull a Dark and just be...
Hey, I don't do that.
I
should have called her, and then if she's connected to the Faceless, I should have been like ready to listen in to the property in case she made any calls to anybody straight away. Try and have a look through the MDT. Actually, both of you have a look through the MDT for anybody who has the initials SH.
SH.
H, not H.
Yep.
S-A?
Yep, yes, H. Right? H.
No, there's a H, there's a H at the start.
You mean, yeah, like, H as in hotel, right?
You're saying A-I-T-C-H. It's spelled, I don't know how it's spelled, but I know it starts with the letter H.
Yeah, yep. As in like A B C D E F G H, right?
Oh my god. Okay, listen. I want you to say that letter phonetically.
H.
H.
No, you don't get. Okay. Like, you know when they teach kids how to speak, they teach them to speak phonetically. Like, a, b, k. What is that letter?
H.
I've
H.
every
Yeah,
right
H.
mind to throw this car off a goddamn cliff.
Please don't do that.
I'm sorry, we don't
That
pronounce.
would not be protected.
We don't say
in this beautiful country.
verbs.
Right, but
Yeah,
say
those would be
yeah.
pronounced herbs. Yep.
But you
Just
should.
like white is pronounced white.
Hey, that's only you, man, because you're from like, you know, the deep south.
That's white. Yeah.
Like Bob Ross. Where was Bob Ross from? Anybody know?
But it's not H white, right?
Why are you saying it like that?
It's white, right? Because it's
What, you're saying like water?
Like white. Yep.
White Jones?
Don't say
White?
that name.
No, not white. White.
All right, listen. I'm staying in the call until I get confirmation that you guys can be here. Okay. Hello, Mr. Lorna. Are you okay with 2 extra coming in? They unfortunately are with me today.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I shared what I shared.
Yeah, I am. It's a pleasure to meet you. I am 004 State Marshal Kane. I actually think we talked one time.
Yes, indeed. You were incredibly generous with your time. I very much appreciate it.
Hi, Eliza. We've met before.
Oh, yes, I am.
It's Chris Peter.
Of course, Chris. I'm sorry that it seems that you have, it looks like you've
Don't
been having a bit
apologize.
of a rough
He
week.
did this to himself.
What?
Oh, is that so?
Kiflom.
Doug's very disrespectful. I apologize for him.
No worries. Yes, well, welcome, gentlemen. Delighted to have you all here. I am curious. Would you like sort of how much time do you have? Would you like the full suite, full building tour? Would you be more interested in just getting a look around the inside?
I mean, I've seen the outside, so you know, I'm seeing what you guys have been cooking up. You know.
Oh, most certainly. Yeah, usually when we give our outer tours, it's more of a history of the Epsilon program kind of thing to sort of give people an idea of where we're coming from.
Okay, yeah.
Fully renovated main area, which we're it's taken a while to get all of the asbestos scraped off of the walls, but it's good things take time, as they say.
Yeah, this looks incredible.
Thank you very kindly. It's certainly been a combined effort by several different individuals. One of our members, Clay Peters, who is unfortunately currently out of town, so I won't be able to burden him with accolades as he is well deserving of. City Gamwich, who is a prolific musical artist here in Los Santos, has also lent her discerning eye in our welcome center over there and the dining area. And myself also tried my hand at some strategic plant placements. Ooh.
Yeah.
It's very strategic. It's lovely.
Thank you kindly. Well, I'll give you all a proper overview since we are attracted to this area. This is our sort of like Zen garden lounge area where people are more than welcome to come collect, share in conversation. We'll probably, along with some other places like the Liquid Library and whatnot, we'll have our support groups and sort of workshop chats here for people who are seeking a path outside of less than legal means of supporting themselves. You know, it's always good to have a support group to sort of help fight against recidivism, which I've learned is quite an issue here. quite a pervasive issue here. So this is wonderful seating area, and of course, when we have the building open to the public, anyone is welcome to, come and chill here, relax, maybe take a quick respite from the chaos of the world. And this right here is our Zen Garden. We might be expanding it depending on how our partnership with the Neon Jungle goes. The Neon Jungle is a nonprofit up in Grapeseed that has been working a lot in wildlife preservation and rehousing invasive species. So we're going to have some, what are they called? Red tortoiseshell box turtles. Ooh, frogs would be incredible. I think we would have to get some proper glass paneling so that they're, not hopping all over the place.
Yeah, I think Bringle Dingus needs his own exhibit. Because he is a creature of magnificent, lots of things.
Most certainly. If you have not been to the Neon Jungle, is Bringle supernatural?
Isn't he like a supernatural detective or something?
Yeah, something like that. I've seen his books around.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll have to admit, I'm quite ignorant of that.
Yeah, he's a fun guy.
Yeah.
But if you have not had a chance to visit the Neon Jungle up in Grapeseed, I highly recommend it. They have a very impressive facility up there.
Okay, yeah, that sounds great.
That's a good city to call.
In here, we have our welcome center where, we'll have some flowers growing that we're using for our bouquets, spare pamphlets and plushies, and all of that jazz. So,
is this the thing that EJ does? She helps out with the bouquets?
Yes, indeed. Yeah, EJ's been incredible in taking that over, and she's been doing an incredible job with it. We're going to have some new Pride Month offerings, so we're really excited about that, getting a little more technicolor with it all. And of course, we'll have an updated pamphlet soon.
For roads.
Soon, TM.
You don't have to tell me how to be romantic, Peters.
I'm not telling you. I'm just saying,
I don't need reminded.
I think it's a suggestion, Dark.
We do have our new bouquet of 24 roses if you ever feel like you need to really express your affections for someone.
Have you got more than that? Can I buy 100 roses?
100? Now that you say that, that would be quite a compelling idea to, you know what? I'll have to dink donk around by the Chiliad Valley and see if I can find some.
Okay, thank you. That'd be fantastic.
You know what? I'll keep you updated on that. Wow, that's actually a really good idea.
This is gorgeous.
People do love maximalism, and what says maximalism more than 100 roses?
Most
certainly, indeed.
That is true.
Right over here is our dining area. Another, area where people are more than welcome to come, chill, take a little bit of a break from the outside world. And when we have them, our soup kitchens or community kitchens will be hosted here.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Real nice.
And then if we ever, have any speakers or guest performers, of course, we got a lovely stage up there for the intrepid performers of the city to, kind of loosen their muscles a little bit, before they hop on those big stages.
Yeah. Okay.
But we have a fully stocked kitchenette. EJ again was
just a radio, right, guys?
What was the best way to
just a radio
because we want to make sure, especially if we're, handing food out to those who are in need, less fortunate that we're not simply throwing gray nutritional paste at them. We got a nice mix of healthy stuff and also snacks because everyone deserves a little treat.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That's right. That's right.
Indeed. Let's see. Yep. So dining area. I'm really excited to finally put this to use because the past 6 months or so we've been hopping around and doing a mobile sort of food truck thing. So having a stationary spot where people know they can come if they need food or anything is, I think it's going to be really helpful for people.
Oh yeah.
Right here is a little bit of a metaphor if any of you are fans of that. So. How much do you know about the Epsilon program?
This is like the world tree, right?
little bit, yes. So, New Epsilon is based off of, but certainly not as overtly influenced by the Epsilon program. We take, we take inspiration from it, but we have deviated in our own ways. There is, yes. Oh, a fundamental difference. A fundamental difference.
What's the difference, yeah?
Probably, I could have crowbarred in that tour earlier. So, I'll keep it very brief. The Epsilon program was established about 157 years ago by a couple of wannabe philosophers that were members of the faculty at what is now known as LSU, and they sort of took over this building, which used to be a Montessori for woodwind artists, and basically turned it into their own talk about how smart we are, boys smart club, and that's basically the way it existed until the mid-90s, when Chris Formage, a transplant from Liberty City, came here and became a bit of a pop psychologist, sort of enthralling and ensnaring the minds of many of Los Santos's weary and lost, and giving them a path. And it started out with good intentions, indeed, as as many people who are in the kind of biz do, telling people they can be the best version of themselves if they do X, Y, Z. But, if you're familiar with the history of this building at all, you probably already know that, it got a little out of control. It kind of became more about the sex, drugs, and rock and roll than helping out people who are in need. It became less about giving people a foothold and more about taking advantage of those who are desperate, which led to, Chris Formage and several others being charged for extortion, tax dodging, etc., etc. So this particular chapter of the Epsilon program went through a couple of phases where it would be shut down, it would be rebooted, shut down again by a bunch of people who thought they could be Chris Formage copycats, thinking that they could, themselves gain power by trying to influence those who are in need, as opposed to using this as a foothold to actually help people. I was a part of the Epsilon program back in Vice City, and it really helped me out in a very dark time. I won't trouble you all with too much of the paltry details there, but it granted me a hand of assistance when I was at my least redeemable. Let us say that.
But the important thing now is you're here, and you're trying to take it to the next level and do it the right way.
That's what I'm hoping, indeed. There were a lot of things about the Vice City chapter that I really appreciated, and other things that were unsavory, as some of the higher-ups there were definitely Chris Formage apologists, let's say. And I think, when you have a place like this, when you have a history of things like this, it's an opportunity to learn from it and grow from it. Some of the core ideals of we're all connected, like the branches and root systems of a tree, is a good thing to keep in mind, right? When you try to, hack off one branch or try to poison one aspect of the root system, you're poisoning the whole thing. You're harming yourself and the others around you. It's a bit highfalutin, I suppose, but it's
no, I like it. I like the metaphor. I like the imagery.
I appreciate that. I'm rushing through it quite a bit because I don't want to take up too much of your time.
No, it's fine.
In essence, I moved here because I wanted to prove a sort of thesis for myself. The thesis that no one is beyond redemption, and in a way, this particular chapter of the Epsilon program, which has been for several decades seen as beyond redeemable, in disrepute, terrible reputation. If work and time is put into it, and if people are given the opportunity to learn about a sordid history and grow from it, then in a way that could serve as symbolic for people who feel like they have gone too far in life, that they are past redemption, and that they can't make a change. So that is hopefully what new Epsilon can represent for people. And I know we still have a bit of a ways to go in regards to rehabbing a justifiably so, a very justifiably so, bad reputation. If we can take that, you know, the sins of our forefathers, as it were, and help others and use that to inspire others, then I think it's very much worth it.
Absolutely.
Mm. And sort of along those lines, this particular tree, Frangipani, it originates in Sicily. It was actually a tree that's the mythos behind it, I suppose, is that the wood pulp used to be turned into pages that philosophers and the like used to write their screeds upon. So the Frangipani has gained a bit of a little bit of a symbolic virtue of being representative of eternal wisdom.
Wow.
Interesting. Okay.
It's something I try to keep in mind whenever I, you know, look upon the tree and I feel a little lost, a little disconnected from things. And it's like, there are eons of those who have come before us who have, in one way or another, passed down their wisdom to us. And what is our duty other than to pass down what we have learned from our mistakes and otherwise to others?
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's life, isn't it? We're just trying to do better than the people who came before us. So.
Most certainly. And I'm certain, especially in your positions, you have seen more than your fair share of it.
You'd say that.
Yeah.
But I definitely, Yapmaster 5000, a little bit there. So if you have any clarifying questions.
It's great. It's nice to see some people doing some good, you know?
That's the hope, at least.
Yep, bringing beauty to this country.
Oh, that is exceedingly generous. I'll admit the rest of the tour here isn't particularly exciting. We simply have seating areas up here and on the other side as well. But, you know, it's a hope to give people a place where they can take a little bit of respite, you know, where if they feel like they are lost or needing direction, you know, we can at least point them in a place to go. I suppose I don't need to say the word, but can't like, you know?
Yeah.
So if we can inspire people to reach out to others and, you know, allow themselves to take chances on those that they usually would not want to reach out to. There is, as you are probably well aware, a little bit of a stigma for people speaking to officers or marshals, such as yourself. So they are not seen as a snitch, as it were. Also breaking a bit of the stigma for some people who think, oh, well, I've done one crime, now I'm going to be stained for the rest of all time. Why not fully invest, you know? Sunk cost fallacy, as it were. Show them that the path to, you know, clearing one's name and reestablishing a reputation is possible.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, ultimately, those are the goals. They're pretty lofty, I will admit. Maybe even rosy-glassed and naive to most, but you know, it's put about 8 months now into rehabilitating this program, and we're still just getting started.
Yeah, I bet.
That's good work.
I really appreciate that. Thank you. But I should note, I certainly have not accomplished this by myself. As Chris very astutely noted earlier, there are individuals like EJ, Esperanza Jimenez, who has put in an incredible amount of work assisting us with, you know, reaching out to people and mentoring those who need assistance. One of my pet projects is working with the lifers and seeing if we can set them on a path to redemption. Not necessarily release, mind you, that is outside of our legislative purview, but at least giving them a journey to set upon so that they don't feel as though they are trapped within their own mental prison as they are physically in prison, as it were.
Yeah, absolutely.
Indeed. But we're working on expanding some of our projects that we have coming up, and we've been doing our best to start inspiring our volunteers to maybe do their own community outreach events as well. The last thing we want is to be a singularity in regards to, doing good deeds, quotation marks. If there are people who do what we do but better and more often, that means that we have succeeded in our goal.
Right.
Wow. Yeah, it's good work. Good work.
I very much appreciate it. And of course, we invite dissent. That is something I want to make sure is very clear, because ways that previous chapters of the program have fallen is because people acted like it was my way or the highway, and wouldn't take critiques, wouldn't take adjustments. So especially with the insight and purview that you all have, of course, if you have any thoughts or questions, I'm very eager and honored to hear it.
I don't know. I mean, I'm just happy to see the place, finally.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to take it all in.
Well, it's certainly. We were going for a minimalist, maximalist look. A little bit of minimalism with a lot of maximalism.
I think you did a great job of incorporating the two.
I really appreciate that. Thank you kindly.
I'll be honest, I expected it to be bigger.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You know what? That is understandable. We do have our private quarters upstairs, but I'll show you. They are woefully underfurnished.
I was going to ask, is there some sort of living quarters here that you have for people that want to come in and be fully rehabilitated?
That is something we are currently working on. We've had a couple of individuals approach us who are unhoused and are in need of support. And up until this moment, we haven't really had the proper facilities to house them. So we're currently working on the upstairs area, as you can probably see. It's yeah, it's a work in progress, We're making sure that the ventilation is all up to code. The last thing we want to do is try to performatively shove people into rooms and say that we're helping them when really we're supplying subpar living conditions.
Right, yeah.
And then right over here is going to be our library space.
Oh, wow.
And whatnot. It's woefully under. It's a work in progress, as many things are. It is a wonderful view, isn't it?
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah, actually, the view from the rooftop is most certainly my favorite.
You have access to the roof? I mean, yeah.
Oh, yes, indeed.
From outside or inside?
Oh, outside. I can actually show you if you're intrigued.
I think I've been up there before for a shootout back in the day. But yeah.
I went up there to collect some evidence when you called me.
Oh, yes. That is, luckily that hasn't happened
Place is huge,
but we're, I'm not gonna lie, we're a little worried that there might be shenanigans happening when we do the open house tomorrow, but we're really hoping that, people exercise some self-control.
Do you have any idea what that could have been about? Why that was up there?
That is actually a really good question. For specific sake, I know that there were some individuals from Cyprus that were false flagging as us at the prison. But I really don't know if that is connected at all. If someone in prison was like, oh, there's the Kiflamers, and then someone got mad and decided to come here to try to do stuff. This is all pure conjecture, though.
Right, yeah.
And I'm wish I had more specifics because it would be wonderful if it would stop happening.
Yeah, I was very intrigued by
She's
all
designed
the
it.
casings of blood I'd seen.
It was a lot. It was a lot. And of course, especially with the reputation that this building has, you know, the last thing we want is for, you know,
Of course.
we do keep it on lock with our volunteers and members. We have very strict rules about, you know, law breaking and whatnot because we really want to make sure that we are providing a place of support for people who are looking to walk away from that lifestyle. And of course, that doesn't mean that if someone has a criminal record, we'll turn them away. By no means is that what I'm suggesting. But if someone is, you know, going to be taking out their firearm here, or if they're going to be trying to do, you know, actively do crime in here, that is something that we do not support at all by any means. You know, we've worked pretty hard to get to this point where people will at least greet us with a friendly hello instead of saying, "Go fuck yourself, cultist." So if we could keep it in that trend, that would be quite pleasant indeed.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Peters, you want to have a chat real quick outside?
Yeah.
It's pretty nice. I mean, I learned about you guys from, I think I found a book by the prison or something, you know, with the life and stuff. It's, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, over the years, I think I used to probably be of a similar mindset to everybody can be redeemed, but these days it's pretty difficult, I'll be honest. I think that, you know.
I can barely imagine, especially with everything you probably witness on a day-to-day.
Yeah. It's not only that, it's like, you know, sometimes it's when the people closest to you do the things that you feel like are most irredeemable, kind of throws your whole world in there. You know.
Oh.
Yeah, it's rough, but it's a really nice place.
Yeah. Really sorry to hear that you've been through that. That is difficult, to say the least.
We all go through shit, and it's just part of life, right?
It certainly is. I'll have to admit to some degree or another, since I've moved here, a lot of my perceptions have not changed, but certainly shifted. Because like you said, life is more complicated than a simple black and white. Do I believe everyone deserves to have the chance at being redeemed? Yes. Do I believe people are capable of being redeemed? Yes. Do I think that there are those who are not interested in redemption at all? There are such cases.
Oh.
It's the whole you can lead a horse to water thing, you know?
Very true. It's very true. I mean, in my young years as a police officer, I tried to redeem a lot of people and was never really successful. There was odd cases here and there, you know? People who really just were in the wrong place, wrong time, but I appreciate. It's nice to see people still trying. It gives me a bit of hope.
That is certainly high praise. I appreciate that.
Yeah, you know, it's like I said before. It's nice to see some good in town. You know,
I hope we are. I hope we're doing good. I know that we're not going to be everyone's cup of tea, and that's perfectly fine. If we were everyone's cup of tea, I suppose that would mean we're doing something wrong to some degree.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
In a way, we're not to get all hipstery about it, but in a way, we're challenging the status quo for some people. Status quo of immediately responding to conflicts with bullets.
Oh yeah, it's terrible.
Oh, are you quite all right? Do you need a lozenge?
No, I'm okay, thank you.
Oh,
I appreciate it though.
But yes, this work certainly has its own challenges, but each day presents a new obstacle, and by the end of the day, hopefully a lesson is learned. What is it that Nelson Mandela said? I do not win or lose. I either fail or I learn.
Very clever man.
Indeed.
I thought he was dead.
Oh, he is. Is he? Wait, is he?
And here we get to the point of the Mandela effect. Yeah. Who knows? Who knows anymore? Maybe he's Schrodinger's Mandela, you know?
Schrodinger's Mandela effect.
Yeah. He's both alive and dead until we Google it.
Some things are meant to sit in ambiguity, I suppose.
Yeah. You know, we've got a building up at the marshal office. The observatory. That we should probably give you a tour of sometime.
I would be delighted to do such.
I mean, I feel like it's only fair. You know, honestly,
Tour.
it's not this big though. I really didn't expect. Like, we probably got half the space, maybe even a quarter. Like, we only got one floor. How much did this place cost you?
Really? So this was actually donated by a very generous benefactor who paid off Chris Formage's debt. So for a bit of clarification, this building was condemned for the past 15 years or so.
Oh.
The 10, actually, wait. Math. 11. There we go. 11 years or so. So it was essentially sealed shut because Chris Formage, who was the previous titled owner of this building, was in so much debt to the state of San Andreas that, you know, they were not going to unseal it unless all of that debt was paid off. And a generous benefactor who apparently wishes to remain anonymous, annoyingly so, has elected to support us in our goals and aims, which I find very generous. Because I've been spending quite a lot of time on the back of a Sani truck hoping that I, by my own regard would be able to do it. But it would legitimately take me about 5 years on the back of a Sani truck to properly pay off Chris Formage's debt. So
Jesus. What's some random millionaire came along, and how much debt are we talking?
In okay, so there, how people talk about wanting like a 3-comma lifestyle.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, we're talking 5 commas here.
Whoa.
In debt to the state of San Andreas. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now I'm interested in this anonymous benefit. It's like, who's got that kind of money?
I kind of have an idea in mind because I myself have been trying to figure out who it is.
Who do you think it is?
Which I know it's a little annoying because the whole thing I'm trying this time around is, making sure that we have financial transparency just in everything that we're doing with the nonprofit. So, no issues come up like as with previous iterations of the program. But there's a big anonymous on it, and I can't help but wonder if a previous head of the business sector here in Los Santos may not have tipped his hat in our direction a little bit.
Head of the business sector?
There's been an individual who was previously on house arrest that approached us along with his parole officer to assist with his rehabilitation journey.
You want to be a Lang Buddha?
I'm wondering if it is, because why else would he be coming around so often? I'm sorry, I'm being a gossip monger right now. I'm being a bit of a gossip monger right now, but it's gotten to the point where I've been mulling over it so long that I legitimately don't know where else to look.
That would be. Does he buy in?
Buy in? Oh gosh, no. That is not what we do here.
No.
No.
I mean, just like, is he on the same page as you guys? With the program.
It's one of those things where He appears to be. I'll be honest. I do not know
Is she trying to put us
a
on
whole
lang
lot
instead of the
about the
faceless?
man outside of rumor and conjecture from other people. Most of what I've heard about him is third hand from other people who regard him as some sort of shadowy figure to some degree. So it might be that particular reputation that's influencing my perspective,